The real thing here is Lee Moonsong Hyekyo. The person you saw next to me today had surgery. However, he says that his eyes are not enough. Let me ask you, what don't you like?
Oh, it's been quite a while. As I age, I keep sagging and getting somewhat disheveled on top.
You mentioned that this part is currently dirty. Yo, it's a little off here. Wrinkles like this and this part can now be corrected, because you can remove the skin slightly anyway and correct it with the function of opening your eyes. Ask them to fix what they found outside. More importantly, my eyes are short. A little bit of this, of course, short things are not very long and so perfect. But if this part is empty a little and short things are left behind, then this part will make the person's face much more alive. The nose is a bit pretty and a bit big, but if the eyes don't match, the balance won't be right. I'm going to extend my eyes a little bit further forward. Now, the difference between that name and plastic surgery is that it's not just double eyelids. You can also make double eyelid lines, but long and short eyes will make them long and round. Now, that part can be said to be a bit expensive surgery. Now that I tell you this, you have a lot of expectations. Is it unreasonable to have high expectations? It might be challenging, but if it goes smoothly, would you introduce it? Yes, I genuinely feel that way. Well then, I'll see you post-surgery. I solved the poem today. Are you curious about the results? I was wondering too, because I did look a little swollen right after the surgery. Let me ask myself. Seems a little good, right? Yes, you say it seems better. Now you see where the corrected part is. Let me explain the important part first. My eyes were short. They both did. If your eyes are a little short, it seems a bit lacking in this profession. The balance of the face looks a little stuffy, but the length. If you really increase it in advance, it will look a little less distant when you double up like this. Those parts are really important. So the technique of making double eyelids can basically be done by anyone with a surname, but it lengthens the eyes forward. And fix the tilt. Those parts are a bit difficult and technical. Then there was a hint in front of my eyes when my double eyelids were not folded. That part has also been corrected a lot. And now the wrinkles that the patient wanted can only be corrected. Skin wrinkles are wrinkles that appear when they disappear because they don't open when they are visible. So we define that as a hole. Now, the results immediately after surgery and the results during symphagus are quite important because they say you have to be excited to know. But the results now will be the benchmark for the results later, 6 months later. Well, if the current condition is a bit bad, it will be a bit later. It's quite difficult to expect, and the patient understandably felt some dissatisfaction. Thus today, despite not having enough drinks earlier, I presented the results to you 1 week after taking the picture.